Have you ever stopped to wonder why you react the way you do? Why certain situations trigger anxiety, guilt, or even a deep sense of responsibility, almost like it's automatic? A lot of who you are today didn't start with you. It started with her. Her words. Her silence. Her affection. Her absence. The way she treated herself. The way she treated you. Whether you felt safe or on edge, seen or invisible, those early experiences didn't just shape your childhood, they built the foundation of your identity. And even now, as an adult, you might still be living out the emotional patterns you learned in her presence. This isn't about blaming, it's about understanding, because when you recognize where your behaviors came from, you finally gain the power to change them. Let's break this down. If your mother was overly critical, even with good intentions, you might now be your own worst enemy. That voice in your head that says you're not doing enough might not even be yours. It could be an echo. If she was emotionally unavailable, you might have learned to bottle everything up just to feel safe. If she needed you to be the strong one, you may still struggle to ask for help, because deep down, vulnerability feels like failure. Or maybe she was kind and nurturing, but only when you performed. That teaches a dangerous lesson too. That love is earned, not given. These aren't just memories. They become scripts that run in the background of your daily life, in your relationships, in your work, even in how you talk to yourself. But here's the good news. Awareness is the first step to freedom. When you identify the roots of your emotional habits, you can stop blaming yourself for things that were never really about you. You can start to separate what's yours from what was modeled to you. That moment when you catch yourself people-pleasing, not out of generosity but out of fear, that's a chance to rewrite the script. When you feel uncomfortable resting or doing nothing because it feels lazy, ask yourself, is that your belief, or is that something you absorbed from how your mother treated rest? Healing begins when you start asking those questions. Not to dwell in the past, but to stop letting the past silently dictate your present. It's also important to remember your mother was shaped too. She didn't invent those attitudes out of nowhere. She passed on what she learned, the pressure to be perfect, the fear of not being enough, the silent suffering. Many mothers did their best with what they had, but doing your best isn't the same as doing what's healthy. And now it's your turn to decide what continues and what stops with you. Will you pass down guilt, anxiety, self-criticism, or will you choose something new? Will you keep living under invisible rules you never agreed to, or will you break the cycle? So if you've ever felt stuck in patterns you can't explain, look back, not to blame, but to understand. Your mother's attitudes may have shaped your early life, but they don't have to shape the rest of it. Healing isn't about changing the past, it's about taking ownership of your future. And that begins with one brave question. Is this really mine, or did I inherit it?